So the smaller tip is here. What I'm gonna do, I can leave my machine running. I'm gonna unscrew the tip we just used, and I'm going to just screw on my smaller tip. The smaller tip here is just like the bigger one, but it's gonna be a finer grit, so it's gonna be less strong than what we used on the face. And it's also more localized, so it's gonna be a lot more careful for around the delicate eye area. So what I'm gonna show you now is I'm gonna take her head to the side. I'm gonna show you how to do the eye area. So you can see it's a fine tip here. And this is gonna be for closer to the eye area. You still don't wanna get in, like say right here, but we can go all right here. So I'm gonna take the tip down. And you wanna see it get buffed out. So you always wanna go in different directions and not keep going in the same line, or you're gonna go deeper and deeper and deeper and cause those track marks or reddening of the skin. So you always wanna keep your tool moving in different spots and just looking out for over exfoliation or redness on the skin. And you can see I'm even coming up here a little bit into her eyebrow area, just really small up into this upper eye area, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna take her head a little bit closer to me again. And then pulling her face cheek area outward, I'm going to go, keeping the tool on the skin, I can take the tool and I'm going in a back and forth. I can take this underneath the lip as well. I can take this tool on the lip. And we're getting a really nice buffing action right now. So I could actually see that this pore area that she had here, by holding the skin out, putting the tool down, and just like going like a little clock pendulum going back and forth, able to get this really nicely exfoliated. And you can take this underneath the lip as well, and almost right on the lip line as well. A lot of clients will get the deep lines in their lip area, and so this is a really great step to just pull their mouth to the side, their lip tight, taking the tool straight down onto their skin, and then doing the back and forth buff on that area. So we're also gonna do the nose with this tool. So I'm gonna basically hold the nose with my 2 fingers like this to brace the nose, and I'm going to go in that kind of same smaller scrubby pendulum-like motion. You can take this into this curve right here of the eye area. So I can take it right here, and also just these smaller areas that you were unable to get with the bigger head earlier. And moving to this side, I'm gonna do the same thing over here. So again, you want to make sure that you're not over exfoliating the areas of any redness that we saw earlier, because those areas are already open. So you don't want to open them even more, but you will see that the Microderm does have a regenerating effect on dry skin, so you can use it on areas that are extra dry. So I took off my glove to turn off my machine, and I'm now going to take off my other glove, remove my next dirty tip, which we will sanitize later. I'm gonna put that over to the side, and I'll put this handheld tool right back here, which we'll sanitize later as well. Immediately after the Microderm treatment, we're gonna want to tone the skin with the multi-active toner. And to do that, I take the toner here, and I'm going to do the warning touch here on the forehead. Sometimes I do a light shaking action that shows or makes the client know, oh, something liquidy is coming. And as they get more relaxed, they'll have a tendency to jump a little bit more when you do things that are cold or hot or different than the initial sensation they're used to. So I'm going to take my hand here doing a warning touch, spraying first onto the chest area and 2 semicircles on both sides. And also taking that product into my hand, spreading it through my hands, and then just tapping it into her face and making sure that all areas are fully covered. The toner is, again, the liquid hydration. So right away, the skin is very thirsty right now. So it just got exfoliated. It's a perfect time to add moisture in. But because we're going to be doing more steps, there's no need to say use a serum or, well, you could, but there'd be no reason to use something that's going to block anything that we put into the skin. So this toner is going to prep the skin for those serums or things that we're going to put in later. So next, for the Microderm facial, we're going to go into the facial massage.